Wrestling with WWE SummerSlam. It's next Saturday and Sunday. It takes place in East Rutherford, New Jersey at MetLife Stadium. Could have sworn I was in New York a couple years ago, but I digress. Or maybe they just moved the building around. Who knows? But
Who knows?
Saturday and Sunday are lined up and ready to go. So, how do you
Yep, they got the setup.
how do you feel about night one?
Um, Let me verify the card because I've seen it. I'm typing it in my good old Twitter machine. But it's interesting to say the least. I mean, for it to be a 2 night, you kind of gotta divvy it up and give. It feels like it's about as even as you can get, right?
I would maybe say so. I mean,
Because
obviously,
that's pretty even. I mean, you got 3 title matches on Saturday. Sunday, you get a majority of the title matches. So the good thing is that they're getting the celebrity part out of the way night one, so it doesn't overshadow night two. It seems like, with the exception of what Stratton, no, with the exception of Sami Zayn and Cross, the rest of them are relatively new matches. So, like, you got night one, which is like the theme is new night. That's the new night. And then second night is storyline night.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
Which is good because that means night two, they make you so, and that's a good thing because they want you to be invested in the stories. You gotta come to night two.
Right. But I mean, does that make people maybe turned off of night one to maybe not watch it?
No, because that's why they put Punk and Gunther and Roman. See, that's why they put Roman there. Roman and Punk, Roman Punk Jelly Roll are gonna draw night one.
Could you could you believe that sentence you just said? Punk, Roman, and
That's
Jelly Roll are drawing night one.
well, come on. I mean,
I know, yes, but it's still such a bizarre sentence.
that is a bizarre sentence, but let's be honest. It's not even. It's more to see. More people are going to want to see if Jelly Roll can really roll in that ring.
Very true. But let's get into it. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. All I gotta say is Karrion Kross better fucking win this match. Or any signs of him being over are going to be dead and buried at this show. What say you, Kaliko?
Nah, I don't think so. But the question is what the fuck is he trying to get Sammy to say? Because he's just like saying Sammy. I'm like, what? He's black or something? I don't know. What is he supposed to say? Like,
I'm not
he
an
ate pork.
Uso.
He had pork. He's not a Uso. Like what? He did take Jay to the Waffle House. I'm just trying to figure out what is the
It's the other
meaning of what
white
he's.
meat.
You know what I'm saying? Like what? I'm not Canadian. I'm like, what is he supposed to say? Like,
Well, I guess hopefully we'll find out Saturday what he might say. But like I said, cross for the W. What say you?
I would think so, which means Sammy's not having a good couple of SummerSlams, if you ask.
makes sense. And usually, and I like to call it, SummerSlam is the WrestleMania for the heels. So it would make sense that the heel would go over.
Not for John Cena, but I will get there.
I mean that's a curious case, but we'll get there when we get there. Um, the tag team match for the women's tag team championships. Rachel Gonzalez and Roxanne Perez versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Who wins, Kaliko?
This is interesting because I would think um, that Bliss and I would think Bliss and Charlotte would win to prolong the storyline because I guess they want to break them up, but they're so good together right now, and I guess people are so happy that Charlotte is finally getting cheered that they're gonna hold it a little, a little bit longer. And her winning the tag titles would help because it keeps her from being in the main event, you know. So
And I
yeah.
mean, it it would be okay for Judgment Day to lose the titles and win them back eventually. I mean, I don't think anybody's expecting Liv back from injury anytime soon. Hell, I mean, a Bliss and Flair could have like a little nice, 3 4 month reign as tag team champions, and then just drop them back to Raquel and Roxanne. And I don't think anybody'd be the wiser. I mean, low key, I do feel like people are expecting one to turn on the other one eventually anyway, so it would
Mm-hmm.
it would make sense, to do it while they're tag team champions. And like you said, they're kind of like the Daniel Bryan Kane tag team right now. So yeah, give them the gold, I would say.
Yeah,
You did say um Bliss and Charlotte for the win, right?
I know. Bliss with Flair, a Flair of Bliss. I don't know. I don't know.
Bliss,
You
a
need to come.
blissful flair.
There we go.
Yeah. All right. Um, Probably the most interesting match on the card: Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Who wins?
If you don't think Jelly Roll did not spend 5 months in Tampa, renting an apartment, going to the performance center every day, to go up to New Jersey and lose this match.
He didn't take his private jet to New Jersey, have a nice dinner before the show, just to lose to fucking Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre.
That is true.
Does Jelly Roll impress, or will it go off like a wet fart?
The, mm, I if you saw what he did Friday, yeah, we're fucked. Logan Paul gonna make him look like $1 million. Don't expect don't expect a bad Bunny performance, kids.
Alright. Um, we got Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed.
This is an interesting one because it seems like neither can afford to lose.
I disagree with that, but let you continue.
And the reason I say because if Braun and Reed lose, what credibility do they have?
Well, I mean, first and foremost, I don't think that this was supposed to be the original plan for SummerSlam. I do think that we were
That is true.
supposed to get Roman Reigns and CM Punk versus Seth Rollins and Breaker. and Seth is obviously legitimately injured. So Punk got fast tracked to the title, and
I don't think that fool injured, but that's a whole other issue.
well, I mean, he's injured enough for him to miss SummerSlam.
My question is, if how many injuries you seen where they haven't announced an injury, especially with Seth?
But think of it this way, Kaliko. If Seth Rollins could be there, would he not be there?
I think he's going to be there.
Well, I mean, he might be there, but he's not wrestling.
We'll see.
I
So I see it one of two ways. I see Seth interfering in this match and costing it, or Seth cashing in that night. So one of the two is happening. Uh, I can see Heyman costing them this match because to me, you have to further Roman and Breaker, and I don't think that happens with a win.
what?
It could. I mean, maybe because Breaker says I'm not done with you. Honestly, it's a 50-50 toss-up. I could see, but on the heels of Jay getting his ass pinned for the last 5 months, I'm gonna go with Roman and Jay.
I'm going with Breaker on Bronson for the W. Jay takes the pin. You can't let Roman.
That was my second. That was my second. That was my initial guess.
I'm gonna say like Roman is distracted by Paul, so he kind of lets Jay go, and then Breaker, breaks Jay, gets the pin. Um, it doesn't necessarily. It doesn't really do anything for Roman to pin either guy. The feud is with Seth, and not even really with Seth, but Paul. At some point, Roman needs to get the Paul. But if these guys are preventing him from getting the Paul, then it's more of a pursuit for Roman. And Jay is just there along for the ride, getting his ass beat.
Well, I mean, Jay's because he's family.
And family gets his ass beat for Oos.
For the Oos.
Mm-hmm. His tribal chief.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Alright. WWE Women's Championship match. Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill.
Oh my God, Jade's gonna beat that ass.
You think?
Give me one reason Tiffany is winning.
Because Naomi is not a factor.
Jay's winning.
If Naomi was in any type of in the realm of this match, I would say yeah, Jade has a legitimate shot. But considering that Naomi is not going to be anywhere near this match, I could definitely see that Jade Cargill is another dragon for Tiffany Stratton to slay. How many paid preview matches has Tiffany Stratton had as women's champion?
How many people are? Tiffany is not it right now. Tiffany is not the same Tiffany from January.
Well, I mean, taking a L to. I mean, what does winning the championship really do for Jade Cargill?
If I'll put it this way, if they didn't want her to win the championship, they would have had her lose in the Queen of the Ring. Because, like I told you, Queen of the Ring is SummerSlam's Royal Rumble.
But you gotta.
And that's the.
But I could make the argument that Jade is a temperamental talent that you have to give. You need to draw a bone to every once in a while to kind of keep them happy. And we'll give you the Queen of the Ring, but you ain't winning our belt at SummerSlam.
Oh, she's winning. And I don't see Tiffany. Because there's no advantage that I can see this with a keen eye and say, oh, yeah, Tiffy got this advantage. She's winning.
Well, let's see. You're in the Jade Cargill camp. I'm in the Tiffany Stratton camp. Let's see who prevails.
Let's see who prevails.
That brings us to the main event of night one. World Heavyweight Championship match. Gunther versus CM Punk. Who wins, Kaliko?
Ooh. My mind's telling me Gunther, but my body's screaming Punk. But does Punk pull the trigger? I think I would think he would. But then again, I don't think Seth's injured, so I think he wins and Seth gets him.
Well, I
because I cannot in good faith see this match happening without a Seth interference. Considering how Seth has been in his shit for every match he's had,
what?
as far as trying to progress.
I agree with that. So if Seth is not necessarily as injured as they're saying he is, then maybe CM Punk wins the match and Seth Rollins cashes in on CM Punk. That would be great storytelling.
I'm telling you, or, I mean, Seth is technically the money in the bank. But never mind. Because now I'm putting on a tinfoil hat. Fucking Braun Breaker cashing it in.
And then out of nowhere, oh no, Yoshihashi has debuted with WWE.
I will fucking drink acid in that. Jesus, don't you choke me out like that, sir.
If this is cut and dry, then I see Gunther winning. If Seth's not in the picture, there's really no reason for Punk to have the belt. If I'm being honest, he doesn't necessarily need it.
True.
So, what if we've seen what Gunther does without the belt? He wrestles old men and commentators. So
I mean, with the belt, he was wrestling old men and just saying.
So it makes sense that you keep the belt on Gunther. Like I said, Punk doesn't necessarily need it. So if Seth's there, then Seth's gonna win the title, whether Gunther retains or not. If Seth's not there, then it's Gunther, in my opinion.
Well, I'm gonna go with Punk.
Okay. Yo, we're divided on this show so far.
Very divided, except for Jelly Roll.
Yeah, we could agree on jelly rolls. Right.
United on rolls of jelly
There you go.
and blissful flair or whatever.
Hey, folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show. Support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.